So I'm here today with Roxy from Touch Velvet Skin Spa.
Yes.
Hello, Roxy.
Hello. Hi, I'm glad to
Thank
have
you for
here.
having me. Thank you for the
Thank
bubbly.
Thank you.
It's been a day. I really needed this.
Yes.
So thank you for joining me. So it's just cool for me that I get to come into these brand new spaces and introduce businesses that are amazing, doing amazing things, and show Sierra Vista and the world to Sierra Vista. Like I say all the time, the common conception about Sierra Vista is that, you know, it's on the downhill
we
slope.
don't have anything here.
Right.
Yes.
And so often I meet people and I might be saying, oh, well, you know, I was here, I was there. And they're like, I didn't know that place existed.
Exactly.
And I say, where have you been? What are you doing? You got to get out and do stuff. So I'm just excited to be here with you in this beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This could be like a getaway in and of itself. Even if I wasn't coming here for treatment, you know, just to come in here and just relax. I love it. I absolutely love the space. So Roxy, introduce yourself to the people. Tell them who you are, what you do.
Okay, great. Hello, everyone. My name is Roxanne. However, I like to be called Roxy, and I spell it like this, R-O-X and uppercase C. That's unique to me because I feel that I'm a very unique person, and I want something to brand me as being unique. So even though Roxy is a very common name, it's not spelled like this. So whenever you see me, please call me Roxy. I think that I'm unique too because my husband thinks the world about me. So that's very helpful. Roxanne makes me, Roxanne is a great name, but Roxy makes me smile. So please call me Roxy. Anyways, I am a registered nurse and a licensed esthetician, and I am also the proud owner, along with my husband, of this beautiful little oasis that is called Touch Velvet Skin. It is located here in Sierra Vista. The address is 198 South Coronado Drive, Sierra Vista, Arizona, and we're 4 buildings behind Walgreens. And sometimes people get confused as to where I am, but in the 4th building, you will see at the very top in very large lettering, Coach's Digestive Health, and you will find me in that building. I do have my sign up there too, but a mistake was made and the signage is so small that you can't see it. So just look for Coach's Digestive Health and you will find me there.
All right, so Roxy, what do you do? What services do you offer here at Touch Velvet Skin?
Okay, at Touch Velvet Skin, I offer advanced skincare treatments. For example, microdermabrasion, which is done to smooth the skin, basically resurfacing the top layer of the skin to give you that smooth look. I offer microneedling, which helps to plump the skin and diminish the fine lines and wrinkles on your skin and give you a more youthful appearance. These things are done in a series to get you to give you the results that you want. I also do Derma Planing, which I use a medical sterile scalpel to remove your vellus hair and also to remove dead skin cells from your skin. That gives you a really brighter complexion. Is a very popular service and people love it. And I also do sugaring hair removal, which is very new to the United States and it's more newer to Sierra Vista. It's a very popular service to have. I use a sugar paste, professional made sugar paste to remove hair from every part of the body except your hair and men's beard. But it could remove hair from every part of the body. One of my popular services is the Brazilian sugaring, where I removed hair from the genital area, and that is a very in-demand service that I do here. I also do the classical European facials, and also I have my own signature facial, which is a really good facial to have.
And Roxy, you have a very, you're not like the traditional esthetician or anybody typically that you find in skincare. Your background is very diverse.
Yes.
So kind of tell a little bit about how you arrived at this place of owning this spa and doing these skincare services.
Yes. Well, it's to make a long story short, when I was around 28 or 29, I had my first facial. And I absolutely loved the environment that the esthetician was working in. And I always thought that, oh, this is what I wanted to do. But through the years, you know, you learn to differentiate between your wants and your needs. And this is what I wanted to do, but I wasn't driven to do it. Wow. I didn't, you know, I wasn't focused. I wasn't like, I know it requires school and training and all of that, but I had young, and my family was young, and I couldn't see myself, you know, distracting from what I was currently doing to do that. However, that was something that I always wanted to do. It's a dream that I had. And then, you know, I had different kinds of careers. And even when I was in nursing school, my first year in nursing school, I went back to, you know, researching how can I add aesthetics to my nursing. Wow. But then I find that there was so much more schooling to do. And I was in my first year, it's like schooling, I did not want to do more of that. I was already in a challenging nursing program, and schooling was not something else that I wanted to add. So again, I put it on the back burner. But even though I love nursing, it wasn't really satisfying to me. So 2 years ago, I took a break and I refocused myself, and I decided, what is it that I really, really want to do that I think that will make me happy? And I know that I wanted to get into aesthetics. And my kids are grown. I went back to aesthetic school. It was easy to do. I did all that I need to do. I got all my certifications, all my training, everything that I needed to do. And then, boom, I was looking to work for somebody else. But in Sierra Vista, they don't need my skills. If I was in Scottsdale or Phoenix, I'd get a job like this. Here, they don't. So I was like, well, I gotta redraw this thing. This is not happening. But I do have friends, medical professionals that I know about who were opening up their own businesses. And so I thought about them. I made contact with them, and it was very overwhelming thinking that I want to open up a business. I mean, this is something that they really want to do. But once I thought about it and I put it to my husband, we just went full force into it, and it became so easy. And that's because that was my need. I needed this. This is not a want. This is something I need, and I love what I do. Love it. So that's what makes it different for me. That's how I got into owning this little oasis of a spa. And I just love and welcome everybody who comes here.
And I think you have, with you having the nursing background, that just adds another layer, you know, that definitely differentiates you from other people that might be doing traditional hair removal or traditional skin, you know, skincare type services. But you bringing that medical expertise to it as well, it just adds another level of service. It actually elevates the type of service that you offer.
And it does, because people tend to trust what I do. I do things not just how the way it's taught in school. That is just a basic foundation. You have to go outside of that and think of how you can make something that you learn that is basic, make it more better, not just for yourself but for your clients. And that's what I do. That's how I apply my nursing to this. Even if something as simple as hair removal, it's not just putting on something and snapping the hair off. You have to take care of the skin. You have to protect that skin, and that's what people don't realize. And that's what, when my clients come here, they realize all that I do with regard to the hair removal. I just don't remove their hair. I also apply a mask, a soothing mask, to help to calm that skin. They love stuff like that because they don't get it out there. They don't get any kind of education. They don't know that they should hydrate before they remove their hair, or even to have a facial treatment. It's important that you hydrate, but nobody teaches them this. Nobody gives them the instruction. They're just coming for service, and they get up and they're gone. No, when you come here, you have to have time to talk with me, because I will be talking with you. I will be teaching you stuff. I will be giving you information. This is a no rush zone. There's nobody coming here and I'm hurrying to get them out to get the next client. This is all about your time. When you're here, you're my number one priority, and we take time. I answer all your questions, and we get on the bed and we continue to talk. When you're finished, we continue to talk. When you're ready to leave, you leave. You sit down, you have a bubbly with me. Yes, that's how it is here at my spa. This is the vision that I wanted for myself. It is a no stress zone. I am not stressed ever in my job, ever. Since I started this, there's no stress for me. I just love it.
Because it's more, like you said, it's become something that you need to do. It's something you wanted to do a few years ago,
but I wasn't
now,
ready. Now it's my need, and because it's in my need, I'm taking care of my needs. It's easy. It's like why didn't I do this years before? But everything happens in due time, and God knows when something should happen, because this is the best time, for me to do it.
And now you have. I love that you said you sit down with clients and you talk and you educate them So again, if you had done this 20 years ago,
I would not have had I would have been like just every other esthetician out there, just doing something for doing its sake, just to get a result, you know. But I swear, my nursing, I thank God for it. It gave me confidence. It gave me everything that I need to start this business on my own, because it's not something that I initially thought about doing. I never thought that, oh, I wanted to go into business for myself. The whole idea was to go and work for somebody else, but that has changed.
So once you decided, you know, after seeing that there wasn't a role for you as an employee in Sierra Vista, and you recognized and said, okay, then that must mean I need to start the business. How did the business and what's now a brand, how did that even form, and what was that journey like? What was that process like to get from accepting, okay, I got to start a business, and now you've got this brand, this, you know, this beautiful space.
Yes. I know. It's tell you the truth, initially when I thought about it, because as I said, I have two nursing friends, and one of them is going to be opening up her business on the 7th in Phoenix. Huge thing. Hi Dee, if you were seeing me. But she was one of my inspiration, because she has this whole big idea, but it was still overwhelming. But I thought about it, and I'm like, I don't want something big. I want something small, something very personable, something that I could feel comfortable, my clients could feel comfortable in. And so once I thought about it and I told my husband about it, he really like, okay, we need furniture, we need to lease a place. Everything just flowed like it was meant to be. So easy. I was buying furniture and buying things for this place, and I didn't even have a building. But everything that I bought fits perfectly in. And, you know, my husband and I redecorated this. We didn't hire a decorator, and people are impressed with it. It's like everything just fell into place. But with regard to my brand is, I think, even though my business is very, very young and I'm new to business, I recognized early that I need to have something that people they will recognize, they will embrace, and that they will respect. And I'm very, very proud of the brand that I've created, that I've established for that. And that brand encompasses trust and a sense of peace and a sense of well-being when you're here. That's what people love about coming here. They can trust me. Because of the very, you know, personal nature of some of the services that I do, my clients have to trust me, and they have to trust that, you know, I'm not just competent at what I do, but I'm very caring about it. They have to trust the environment that they're in. Is it clean? Is it sanitary? Are the sheets changed after every single client? Are the products that I use, the containers, are they sanitized after every single client? You know, are they at peace in here? Do they want to return? You know, are they going to refer a friend or a family? I can say confidently, yes to all of that, because that is how my clients feel. And, you know, I have testimony from so many people who come here, and I have a lot of transient too, because a lot of the military company were here for 3 months and they're gone, but they leave reviews. People leave reviews. They leave reviews on Google. You can check on Google, you can check on my Facebook page, you can check on Yelp, and you will see the wonderful reviews that people leave there because they love my service. And I just had to bring 2, just in case you missed it. I brought 2, and I need these things. I pretend I don't, but I do need them.
Hey, Nat.
Hi, Nat. I do need it. And so I'm going to read the first review.
I'll be sipping. Wow. Roxy's reading.
Yes, enjoy. So this one is from Jean, and she wrote, I moved to Bisbee several months ago from San Francisco, where I'd been receiving regular facials from an excellent esthetician for many years. I was hoping to find the same level of skill and professionalism in this area, and I did. I feel very fortunate to have found Roxy at Touch Velvet in Sierra Vista. I've had a regular facial and then decided to do a series of dermabrasion treatments, which really improved my skin. I like the fact that Roxy has a background in nursing as well as getting her certificates as an esthetician. She's up on all the various treatments and explains them well. Touch Velvet is very clean, classy, and comfortable environment in which to have a facial. Roxy goes the extra mile to make sure a client's needs are met. She is warm, professional, and highly skilled. I feel her fees are very reasonable and a good price. Touch Velvet is the place I've been getting my facials for the past few months and will continue to do so. I highly recommend Touch Velvet Skin.
That is awesome.
That is stuff that goes straight to my heart. Straight to my heart.
Because everything you said that you want your clients to feel.
They feel it and they express it. And I'm like, when I see these things, I get goosebumps. And I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
That is awesome.
I'm glad that not only you experience that, but you want to share it with others. Because if you don't share it, then it's hard. I would have to be advertising like crazy for people to even know where I am. But because you share how you experience my spa, others looking for some service that I'm offering, look at those reviews. And they were like, that's the place that I'm going to.
Yes.
That's the place that I want to have my treatment. So I'll read one more. And this one here is the most recent. And this one is from Stephanie. She wrote, Roxy always remind you of your upcoming appointment and stresses the importance of drink more water to hydrate the skin. Her space is beautifully decorated, very comfortable, serene, and inviting, adorned with all things that will place you at peace when you enter. When she tells that your treatment is complete, you awaken refreshed, as if you've returned from an island vacation. Oh,
that is amazing. I mean, it doesn't help that you've got the little image.
Oh, you have to give a
Oh my gosh, I'm going to have to take a picture of that and post that later. But yeah.
I really enjoy and look forward to the tranquility I experience after each session. Thanks, Roxy. Thank you all for your wonderful, wonderful reviews. I really do appreciate that from the bottom of my heart, because then it makes me, I already know what it is that I do, but this is just confirmation.
Yes.
It just helps me to feel more centered. That, people, that, I'm just consistent with my brand and true to it, that every single person who comes here, they feel the same thing. They leave here feeling happy.
And all of the care that you've taken up front, the careful planning, the laying out, like, it is an experience just to walk in here.
Yes,
thank you. So from the first step foot in the door, as looking at it from the client's perspective, it's like, okay, this person has taken a lot of care and due diligence to make sure that you said tranquil. Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. Because Lord, when I came in, I was like, oh goodness, okay, I've been running around. But instantly walking in, and
it calms you down.
Yes.
It calms
and of course,
down.
Because the types of services that you do, you want your clients to be as comfortable as possible. It's not that drive-through type thing.
No.
It's come in,
relax, get comfortable. Feel at home, feel at peace, enjoy the music. Some of my clients even say, well, can I just lay here longer, Roxy? Just longer. I could just spend a whole day here. And I'm like, yes, I know the feeling, because I could spend lots of days here. And I do. I come here and I have my own treatments here and I treat my family here. So, it's a great place to be.
I love it. I love it. So what is next? Like, what are you, because evidently you are a planner, a thinker. You take that time to really think things through before you do them, which is a good thing. I like to say, especially as entrepreneurs, we don't always want to be thinking. A lot of us, we want to be doing
stuff.
But when we start doing before we think about it, we end up having to redo things and having things not work out the way we want them to. So what are you planning next for Touch Velvet? Like what's on the horizon for the brand itself?
Well, right now I am just so comfortable with my space that the thought of expanding is not something that I am thinking about doing. I just love my little space. However, I do know that if I want to add more advanced treatments, and my clients have been asking me about these things, it means that I will need more space. But for now, I'm comfortable with it. But for the future, I would like to add some more, I would like to add body treatments, because clients have been asking me, are you going to be doing anything to remove cellulite? And my thing is all about smooth skin. You gotta be smooth. So cellulite removal. So I am thinking about that. It's just a matter of researching the equipment, because there's so many out there, but I don't want something that will tell me it's going to give me results and then it doesn't. My clients have to believe that if I say this is going to remove, because I try every single thing in here. I've tried it already on myself, or I've had it tried by another professional. So it's just a matter of researching and finding the right equipment. And yes, I would like to offer body treatments.
Well, and I think expanding for you want to have that personal, you know, you want to have that. That's your secret sauce.
Right.
So,
I have to be one-on-one with my clients. Yes. So the idea of like maybe having employees, that's not my dream.
Right.
I want to have one-on-one with my clients. I want to be in it, doing it, everything. You know, the administrative part of it, I'm not great at. My husband handles that. But
thank goodness for husbands.
Yes, thank goodness for Trevor. Yes. And then my kids, you know, if I'm running into trouble with my computer stuff, you know, I call them up. You know, I need help with this and I need help with this, and they're on the ball. So. Yeah, I do have all the support that I need. I have everything that I need right now. So I'm just enjoying this process right now.
Yeah.
So, you know, to expand and all that, that is something that will create little stressors. And I don't need that right now.
Right.
This is enjoyment time. Right
you
now.
want to be good so that you can feed that energy to your clients.
Yes.
So they'll be good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And these very personal types of services, if you're stressed out,
gosh,
the client's going to feel that.
Yeah,
they're going to feel that.
Exactly. And you know, I've gone to places too where, you know, I go there and, you know, I just feel like I'm just another person coming in, leaving, you know, next person, and I want to eliminate that from, you know, my little arena here. So you won't find that here.
I love it. I love it. So I'm thinking we might try our best to do a quick tour of the space. Before we get Roxy, is there anything? What didn't we talk about?
I think that we have covered everything.
We covered it.
Yes.
I mean, because you're a natural at this.
Oh, really?
You are good. You are good.
No, I need you to help prod me. Help prod me, because then
I mean, it's so, again, it's when your product, in your case, your product has to be a service. When that is excellent, that comes through. And you don't have to try. You know, we see so many people today. They work extra hard. and they push people to buy and push people to convert and things like that. But I feel, yes, we all have to do marketing for our businesses and things like that. But when your product is excellent,
it's just there. Yeah, because I do have products that I do retail things to people. This here especially is one of my favorite. I didn't light one, I should have, but this here is one of the favorite things that people buy here. I am sorry. Let's talk some more, and then I'm gonna lit it so that you can see what it is about. Yes. So it's a warm and massage candle.
Roxy's gonna get the massage candle lit, you guys. But this is, again, one of the reason that I wanted to even start this thing was because I wanted to combat that common sentiment that Sierra Vista, which is where I live, there isn't anything there, or it's going downhill. You know, we have a lot of corporations that have been here for years that have closed down, and every time something like that happens, you know, it kind of gets people all stirred up, and people get nervous and agitated.
What's going to be left?
Right. But at the same time, yes, those things are happening, but we also every other day are having more businesses open and show up, and more people like you take that leap and say, you know what, it's time. I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do it my way.
Yes, and I'm going to do it excellently.
Yes.
Too. It must be excellent. It must be well thought out and well done.
Yes. So I think that's so awesome. So Roxy just lit the candle, you guys, but what I'm going to try my best to do, hopefully I don't give anybody motion sickness, is flip the camera just so y'all are seeing what's behind us, but on the other side of these cameras, there, you know, is the table, and then Roxy literally has this space that, on the surface, somebody would say is tiny, but you've got it, again, careful thought and planning. There we go.
Oh, it flipped back.
Okay,
so if you turn this way, of course, these chairs are not normally here. We just set it up here for the interview, but this area here is my little consultation area. When my clients come in and they're sitting over here, I have a place for them to rest their back, and there's a mirror right here so that they can tell me what it is that they have concerns with regard to their face and to their skin. So they have a mirror right there for them.
Nat says, female-owned small business is going to change Sierra Vista. Nat, I'm all the way there with you, sister. I totally agree.
Great. And then over here is my treatment area. And as you know, you can point down to our socks. We have on socks because in my spa, it's sanitary and I don't allow outside shoes inside of the spa. And so I offer socks to my clients. And then here is the treatment area. I have a wonderful bed. It's a warming bed and it can move into different positions. And then over here is the dressing area, where people will come in to change. They do have their own private area here because I can always pull the curtains like this, and they have their own private area in here to change. And I do have candy for them to snack on in the winter time or the cold months. I have hot tea for them to have. And then in the summer months, we have bubbly.
Of course.
So my clients enjoy those little touches that I give them.
That again, that extra layer of thought. That is what makes this awesome. It's not just a
you're
facial.
You're coming for an experience.
Exactly.
Yes, you're coming for an experience. Yes. And the thing is, this is not just for females. I do have male clientele come in. People are so respectful of my space, respectful of me, and they love this space. Yeah. You know, whatever it is that you're coming for, you're going to enjoy it. And I'm just so confident and I'm happy doing what I do because I know when people leave, even if they can't come back because they're transitioning somewhere, because in the military or whatever, I know that they're going to recommend my place.
Yes.
You know, they're going to refer people. So I just feel happy doing what I do. And so let me see if this candle is ready. So this here is one of the very popular items that I retail. Is a massage candle. It's a multi-sensory candle, and in that I mean that you have the ambience from it. This scent here is Bliss, which is one of my favorite scents. I have different ones like peppermint and tropical, different scents. So it has the aroma. That's the second sensory, and then because this is not wax in there, it's essential oils. I can use it immediately without burning me. Here, let me see. To massage myself, have my husband massage me. It's not going to burn you. It's nice, warm massage essential oils that you use to massage yourself, massage your spouse, have them massage you. It's beautiful, and my clients absolutely love it.
My gosh,
this one here is Bliss. This one here is Bliss, and I love it. And I have some that is floral, and they're not very expensive. They're really great to give. And as a matter of fact, I have them. I usually, if you just want to give a friend a gift, it's already in a presented way for you to just give, a friend a gift.
Already wrapped.
Already wrapped.
Done the work for me.
It's done for you. It's great. They love it. My clients love the way I treat them. So, yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, everything is done for you.
This is just, I mean.
You do have to come back and get a sugary treatment.
So this is what we're going to do, you guys. We originally thought we were going to get it done today, but life. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back to Roxy and I'm going to get the sugaring treatment. Yes. And what I plan to do, because you guys know content, everything is content and content is everything. So when I come back, we're going to record it. We'll probably go live from the Confetti Collective because my other business focuses on wellness and things like that. So we'll probably do a live something, but we'll also be recording it, and that will go up on our YouTube channel showing what that sugaring process is like. Yes. And, of course, because Roxy does what she does, she'll be doing the education and talking about the importance of the pre-care and the aftercare. Yes. That's just amazing. So if you guys aren't following the Confetti Collective, I encourage you to check that out. Definitely check Roxy out. She is awesome. She is the awesome that is Sierra Vista. Again,
thank you.
There's so many hidden gems in this town. People ask me all the time, well, what made you guys decide to stay here? And for me, I saw opportunity.
Right. Yes.
I saw opportunity. And the more I started to get out and meet other businesses, clearly they saw the same thing. And they said, you know what? We're going to make this town our home, and we are going to do whatever we can do in our little corner to make the town better as a whole. So I am so thankful that you let me come and invade in here with all of my tech stuff and just come and chat and talk to you.
Yes, I just appreciate what you do, because I mean, I could do this on my own if I really tried, but I mean, you doing what you do has also brought attention to other small businesses that I didn't know about, and it was so awesome. I'm like, she is just doing great stuff, and I just love it, and I have to admire you, and I respect you, and I just wish you all the best in everything that you endeavor to do.
Thank you.
Really do, because we need people like you to do this, because nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is gonna want to go and highlight another business. Everybody's competing, and they feel that they don't need to share stuff. But it's very important. We live in a small town, it's a military town. We just need to support each other.
Yes.
You know, and we do have a lot to offer. We do.
And for me, I operate from a place of abundance. So there's more than enough.
Yes.
There's enough for everybody. You know, it's just, there's enough. So
we have lots of choices.
Exactly. And if I see another business owner working just as hard, you know, Baby Steps to Greatness, doing their thing, putting the work in, getting things out there, being excellent, like, why not?
Yes,
why
lift
not?
them up.
Exactly.
Yes, lift them up, because in lifting them up, we're lifting up our whole community. You know, the whole community. Just lift people up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So thank you, Roxy. Thank y'all so much. This is good. I'll be back in here like all the time now.
Yeah, she's gonna have the hair.
So exciting.
You have hair. Yeah, she has hair. Yes, she's gonna be smooth.
I'm smooth.